Alright guys, so we're jumping right back into it, this time against the Luca Goers. Even though we are the Luca Goers. I feel like that joke gets old after a while, because I'm just like... So we're playing through as the Luca Goers, guys. And we're going to face the Luca Goers, who are definitely not the Luca Goers, because every single one of their players is either a free agent, which is these 5, or it's Keeper. And Keeper is definitely not the best goalie, so... I do feel very strong about our ability to win this game, but we'll have to see. And then if you didn't notice what we're playing, we are playing a tournament game here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to beat this tournament right now just so we can kind of move on forward and just, I mean, get the amount of prizes we need to get more guild, to sign more contracts. It's kind of, it's the name of the game right now. Alright, cool. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull forward a little bit. I just want to pull the forwards off of my forwards. Because as you can see, they've got their forwards pretty much on Bixen. A boost is free right now, but I need him to stay free so he can actually get a goal here. I believe they actually have pretty subpar stats from what I'm seeing. Because I know the players that have like Shu is a little bit weird because she has a lot of good stats, but it doesn't all add up, you know what I mean? Like her shoot was really good, so she's an okay forward, but she has good tackle, and then at the end she's just mediocre at everything. Very, very fortunate for Keeper to block that. I mean, that's not a normal block that happens, but it's something we have to accept. And I mentioned in the last few videos, I screwed up the last video. I uploaded it early, but I am going to try to upload these at like 3 a.m. Oregon time, which is technically like Pacific. It's whatever. I'm uploading them pretty late at night or early in the morning, depending on where you live. And I'm trying to do nightly uploads. It seems to be going very well so far, actually. Because before what would happen is I would record like 1,200,000 hours, or it would be like 8 episodes at a time and then upload them all. And I think after a while I died down on that. So it was like, oh, I'd record like 2 or 3 at a time, and then like maybe 1 at a time, and then 0 at a time. And I think the consistent nightly uploads is definitely a good thing. I'm just surprised anyone watches the videos still. I'm just like, what's going on? Like, people enjoy this? Question mark. Alright, we saw that ball go right through Lena. That was terrifying. It's literally a ghost. It's spooky. Downright spooky for Halloween. Alright. And she did encounter a boost who has a level 3 tackle, which means we are able to get the ball back here, which is fantastic. And I am actually going to look into scoring more because I believe we are not the top scorer, which is bad. Also believe we're not going to, because he doesn't have tackle slip. So we're losing the ball there, which is fine, but we've got to score as much as possible in order to kind of just get that top scorer position that we really need to get the return sphere. Return sphere isn't actually the #1 thing I care about, but it's a very good thing to have in general. So, I mean, why not go for it kind of mentality? Okay, so I did want to pass to Bixen just to get their midfielder Lena off of a boost, because with that I might be... Oh no, encountered again. Very, very bad. So now we just have to hope that the tackle doesn't go through and take the ball. Looks like we're fortunate, and then another shot on goal. We're reaching the point to where it is actually really difficult, it seems, to score goals. Normally, the progression is you have a pretty hard time in the beginning. It gets easier, and then it's just ridiculously easy. We're having kind of the opposite. It was pretty easy. It wasn't ridiculously easy to start out with, but it was pretty easy to win games. It got a little bit harder, which is where we are right now, and now we're just we're gonna lead into the it is literally impossible. Someday we will lead into that. I'm thinking around episode like 80 or 90 it'll be that way, but it does very much depend on the level of my players at that time, because if they're all like still pretty low leveled, it's not going to be that hard. But if we got to face like Nimrook and he's got like 40 catch and my players are stuck at like 40 shoot, then it's going to get very interesting. So I kind of want to pass amongst my defenders, but I do want to score a lot more than that, so. Fantastic. So as you can see, I'm keeping a boost as the key scorer here. I believe he was the one with the most goals in the tournament so far, so I figured I might as well just keep it with him. Looks like that was a failure, but we did score 2 goals this half, which is nothing to be ashamed of. It just would have been a lot nicer to score a lot more. Anyways, looks like a boost is going up and shoot, which is good. More pass, more HP. I mean, I've said it a million times. HP is like okay, I guess. It's not useful at all, really. Not at this level, but you know, I'm not gonna turn my nose at. I'll be honest. I will actually turn my nose at certain stats. I'll just be like, HP, whatever makes you sleep at night. Alright, so I was hoping for a start with the ball because I wanted to pass amongst my defenders and get some good experience going there. But we should get the ball back here as well. The main negative here is they are a lot closer to my defenders, so I won't be able to pass as much as I would have if they hadn't as if Lina hadn't swam into the middle. Because passing to Doram means she's going to get immediate pressure, which is never good. I'll pass to Valverda, and we'll try to get this going a little bit. I don't think we're going to have a ton of time, as I can see Doram's already very pressured. Because this next pass is probably going to maybe get her into an encounter. If not, passing to Valverda, then back again will definitely get her into an encounter. Of course, depending on how the AI reacts. It should close in closer to Doram. But let's see if we can kind of shake this off a little bit more. I think it might be a slower player. I want to say it's Nettis, but Nettis is normally on the other side. Like, I don't know why, but he seems to always be on the side that, yep, that Bixen's on. I don't know what it is. I feel like they have predetermined sides, and Nettis is just never on the other side, so. Come on. Fantastic. So this goal is a little bit risky because we're at a point right now where he's not at a good distance to the goal. We're going to lose 2 levels of shoot there, and it's not going to go in because of that. If we had gotten a little bit closer, we would have had a much higher chance of scoring, but we also would have probably been encountered, so it's the trade-off. I mean, it's a lot of these games I feel are going to be, how close do I really want to get to the goal before I'm like, oh, this is bad, like I'm going to lose the ball. Before, I would have players that were ridiculously leveled, so it would be like, how close do I want to get to the goal with Titus? Do I even care? No, I don't, because Jack Shot's there, he has superb stats, he has title slip 2, and there's all these safety cushions, right, from my players. But with the Luca Goers, you don't have those safety cushions, so you have to play a lot smarter than you would normally play. But looks like we got the goal in, so that is 0-3, and that is our win. So, I mean, we've got what? We've got another minute and a half, but there's no way they're going to score like 4 goals to beat us, and there's no way they're even going to score. Well, they could score 1, but I very much doubt it. And the fact that I said that is now going to make this the goal that they score on. Because if you saw there, she shot from halfway and she got all that. Like, that's insane. know what? Why not? Why not just go for it? And we're going to lose the ball. That's fine, though. Like I said, it's not something I'm worried about. I think our experience gain this half is not going to be that impressive. I did pass for like a minute with my defenders, but that's not a lot of passing at all, so. Disoriented, he's going to lose a tech. I do really wish that when this happened, they actually forgot the technique. Or there was an option to make it that way, because that would be fun. It would make a real risk to playing tackle slip. Where it's like, do I really want to play a technique that's going to make me forget things? And then I'm going to have to relearn it? And what am I doing here? Alright, and time is up. Balcourt is losing her mind. Her legs are like twisting. I don't even know. Alright, so Roddy got more catch. That is fantastic because Lord knows he does not have a lot. And then we got more HP for Duran. This is kind of just adding the levels up. I mean, it's not crazy good, but I think we're reaching the part to where it's not going to be good. Rope is replaced with new Virata, which is insane because Rope's the best player in the game, in my opinion. Actually, Titus is definitely the best player in the game just because of Jet Shot 2. It's a literally unblockable shot, basically. Alright, so Boost has 5 goals. And, yeah. I don't see Bixen anywhere on there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. When you come back, we will be finishing up the tournament. But until then, again, thank you for watching. And have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you later.